Hello, gorgeous. Welcome to a recording of the Lovegodesss Podcast with your host, Katya Melvin. This is our place for conversation about dark feminine energy, our empowered state, our power, our confidence, our boundaries, our courage, our power. And this week we have been discussing the dark feminine energy, and I was walking to my car just a few hours ago, and I had this thought. I was contemplating in terms of, all right, if dark feminine energy is mystery, and that's the angle and the perspective that we are looking at it right now, right? Dark feminine energy is mystery. It creates that excitement. It creates that uncertainty. It creates that element of risk and danger. It creates the desire. And the desire is to learn more. What is this person about? What is this mystery about? What's behind the veil, right? And if we are looking at dark feminine energy from that perspective, I had the most bizarre comparison come into my mind, and I thought, oh my God, people is gonna love it. I'm gonna create lots of controversy with this statement, but people is gonna love it. The question was, do porn stars have dark feminine energy in porn? And the answer is no. The answer is no. Being a porn star does not make you look cool despite what pop culture is showing you. Being a porn star there is no mystery. You're fully open. You are completely exposed. There is not even a single element of mystery left. You are open, right? When pop culture sings songs about pussies and sex nowadays, right? I grieve. Like, maybe I'm old, but I grieve the whole times when songs were about love and a hint of sex and the sexual tension. Now, it's nothing but describing some nasty ass sex kinks that some people into and some are not. By the way, I haven't watched it, but I heard a conversation about Weeknd and his show Idol, and how disgustingly awful one scene was in the show. I haven't watched it, but just like reading the controversy about it makes me wonder, maybe I should watch it, or maybe I'll hate it, because I am not into nasty sex scenes or shitty porn, or like, I love my stuff with the element of surprise. I love classy stuff, right? I love to see some mystery, some surprise, some plot. Like, there is a man porn, there is a female porn, and female porn contains the visuals, the elements, the pre-story to what led to it. It has the feelings that are involved. It has the some kind of entangling or something within that story to tickle feminine imagination, right? Where nowadays the imagination is lacking in people's lives in sex. It just like bluntly describes you what the action is, and action is so not sexy, at least not for me. It's at least not for me. The action is nothing, like, there's no mystery, there is no surprise, there is I know what it is, and I don't need to be described. I'm not even turned on by the description of the action. I'm turned on by the plot, what led to it, what like the feelings about a person, right? Like, that's what turns me on, right? And that is the definition of a feminine porn. It's more subtle, high quality, very respectful to the woman. Again, like everyone's preferences and tastes are different, and some women would not be like me, and some women would like it nasty, and it's just like what works for me doesn't work for other women, and that's cool. And this is not the conversation about that. It's a conversation about the mystery, right? Does porn has mystery? No. Majority of porn lacks mystery, and maybe there is some that has mystery, but it's not already a porn, it's more like an art to it. Just like boudoir, it's an art. Even erotic. Erotica as a style of photography, there is, if it's shot properly, not amateurishly, where it's like all in your face by people who don't know how to shoot erotica, there is element of mystery. There is element, there's lighting, there is art. That's what we call nude art, right? Or art noir, whatever your term is, right? There is that element of art and mystery and imagination and fantasy and what's like your mind is creating the story behind that image. Your mind is wondering what happens if she touches in that place, or what's behind this, why is she naked, so there is so much more to that tickles imagination. And your brain is the sexiest organ on your body. It's not even your sexual organs, it's your brain. Your brain creates the story and the meaning to what it sees, right? So does porn have mystery? No, because it's all in your face. It's all out there, especially the porn that the websites are filled with, right? And then there is some that is art that, okay, we can argue about that one. If there is, it's artfully built. There might be a plot where there is more to imagination than what is seen, right? But no, porn does not have dark feminine energy. And then you have these people like Cardi B, or like promoting the pop culture, the what is now, right? And no, this is not what like works for me or so many other women, right? This is not what a woman should be. This is not that's what really rubs me the wrong way, that it is positioned as, and now these women growing up, they assume that this is what guys want. They assume that this is what's cool. They assume that this is the norm, right? And they grow up becoming a slut, right? And this is not what Lovegodesss teaches at all. This is not what we are about. This is not what dark feminine energy is about. I'm teaching you to be more of a burlesque dancer who is a teaser, right? Where there is mystery. And what's most importantly, you don't own the woman. She owns herself. She can tease you, but she doesn't give it to you. She's not a slut. She's not going to give it to everyone, right? So that's the element that our culture is missing right now, right? Like we need more burlesque dancers than WAP dancers, right? Or even twerks. Like even twerks don't do anything for me. Like I don't want to have it in my studio. To me, that's not sexy or appealing. To me, it's slutty. To me, it's provocative. I know not everyone's going to agree with me, but I'm not into that. I'm not into that. That's too open. It's too in your face. Nobody wants your ass, damn it. Nobody wants your fucking ass. Just go take it back. Like, I want to see nice curves under the dress so that I can create a story about it, right? If I was a dude. Or, well, again, some dudes are not going to agree with me, right? And again, it's just the mystery part. It's the mystery part that puts dark energy into it, right? It's the mystery part that is missing for me in current pop culture around sex and sexuality and what sexual woman is, right? To me, sexual woman is very classy. She's femme fatale. She is there one moment and she's not another. She's hot and cold. There is that level of danger and mystery and uncertainty that is present within her that allows us to have that obsession with her, because if it's open and in your face, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Like I said, don't want your ass in my face. It's disgusting, right? But if you slowly come to me, right? Right? So nobody wants what's open and available and ready, right? Like nobody wants that. People want things that are unreachable. People desire women that have mystery, that are that have their own, like that have the ownership of themselves. Something like grass is always greener on the other side. We want someone else's possession, right? So it's something that is mysterious and desirable, that tickles our imagination. We want to know what is so damn good about this person, or what's under her dress, or why is she wearing the gloves. Like those are the little things that makes your brain wonder, right? To me, it's about classical beauty. It's about high value woman. It's a woman who has a lot of self-esteem and a lot of self-respect, and she does not just go on the streets and give herself to everyone she meets, right? There is no value in that. There is no fun in that. There is no desire in that. It's a disposable woman. It's a woman that can be used one time for like there's a disposable plates, and then there is China. You want to be China. You want to be high value. You want to be expensive. You are not for everyone. That's the kind of woman that I am teaching you to be, right? That's who Lovegodesss is. You don't want to be a paper plate. With that, my love, I thought today's subject was rather interesting and controversial, but maybe that's what our community needs, and maybe this is something we should like really get down and dirty and like really talk in terms of what it is and what it is now, and what people just are afraid to even talk about publicly and have that conversation publicly, right? That I think is a good conclusion from this whole conversation for me today. I'd love to hear what you think. Tell me what you think. Drop me a comment below and share your thoughts with me. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you on another episode of the Lovegodesss Podcast.